Hello, good morning, everyone. Amanda Jane, Psychic Medium, coming to you live this morning. So I hope that you're all keeping well. So if you'd like to comment on, I've got some readings to give out this morning. Yes. And I'll wait for someone to comment and then say hello. So hello, Bernadette, nice to see you. Good morning. Christine, good morning. Hope you're keeping well. Right. Tani, hi Tani. Okay, so we'll just see who's coming in from Spirit and we'll go from there. They may connect in as we've only got a few on. Good morning, Kim. Right, so, and Kim there, I was just drawn to you. Kim Burns, good morning. Okay, I've got here healing around you, that you yourself give a lot of healing to others. I don't know if you've worked in care before, but I've got Spirit coming through saying that you give a lot of healing, a lot of your energy, a lot of your life force to others, and they're very proud of you. I also feel that with this, that they want to lift you up and say that you need to take care of yourself as well, though, to not to forget to replenish yourself as you go forwards. Now I've got a lady coming in here, and she's talking to me about someone having a blood clot, and I feel this blood clot was behind the knee. And I feel if it's not a blood clot, it's a Baker's cyst. But it feels like some kind of clot or something behind the knee, a problem behind the knee. And she's drawing me to my right knee. Does that mean anything to you, Kim, at the moment? And right, so she's coming in with the healing energy as well. So if you can take any of that, let me know. No, you didn't care for your mum before she passed. Okay. So I've got healing energy needed for you, and you're not sure what happened with your mum before she passed. You're not sure about that with the knee. So she may be talking about somebody else on the earth plane that had problems or had to have a replacement knee. But she's taken me to behind the knee, or someone's getting pains in their knee quite a bit. I feel mainly in the right knee. Yes, Mum had a blood clot, but I didn't have trouble with my knee. Okay, so Mum had the blood clot, but you weren't sure about it, right? So I'm getting this blood clot, and she's taking me to the legs and behind the knees, so maybe it travelled, bless her. But she's saying that she's okay in spirit now, that she's healthy. She's also talking about someone on the earth plane that used to be a carer. So this may not be. I know that you said she had care and it wasn't you, but she's talking about care. So maybe she's saying that she had the care, but she's saying about someone who's got that caring ability around them, okay, and but needs to take care of themselves. So she's saying instead of giving all your energy out to others all the time, start focusing back in on yourself a bit, bringing some energy back for you. Zip yourself up so as you're not draining yourself and feeling a bit weak, if you like. She wants you to have more strength as you go forwards. Can you take Scottish links at all? She's just given me like showing me like a castle on a hill here. So I don't know if I'm in Scotland or where, but I've got this castle on this hill. Does that mean anything? Oh, you did have trouble with your yeah. Okay, thank you. Just to validate in that, for validating. For some reason, I've got this castles and being shown on this hill. So I don't know if this is somewhere that you've physically been to. Okay, don't worry. As long as you understand what I'm saying and it's correct, that's all that matters. And bless you. Yeah, that does change, doesn't it? Auto text. And does this castle mean anything? She just took me to this castle. Sometimes castles can symbolize protection and needing to come out, and you've got a big wall of protection around you. And your Scottish names, surname Scottish. Okay, right. Okay, so I've got this this castle as well. And so I don't know if you've been to Scotland recently, or she's saying about her coming down from Scotland, if it was mum or was it dad, with the strong Scottish links, because she's showing me this castle up there, a beautiful castle on this top of this hill. Okay, right. It can mean symbolically though about being protected and knowing, you know, you're bound, putting a few little boundaries up to, so as people don't take advantage of your kindness. Okay, seeing your kindness for a weakness, because some people do that, unfortunately. So it's about protecting yourself, but also not closing your heart. And she just wants to say that she's proud of you and that she loves you, and coming in with a lot of love around you. I do see someone with curly brown hair. Does that mean anything to you? Lots of curls. I don't know if this is grandmother or mum, or if you can take that. You'd never been, you'd love to go. Yeah. Mum's grandpa's Scottish, yes. So it's on mum's side. So this may be the lady that she's showing me now. She's showing me a lady with brown curly hair and lots of curls. Okay. So, and yeah, like an Albany brown, if you like, coloured hair. So if you want to go, go. Make plans, and life's too short to waste. But I'll love you and leave you there. And I'm hope that you're happy with mum coming through, and to say keep going slowly, but to look after yourself. And if there's a worry or concern about money, money is going to be flowing in on a passive income. And mum had curly brown hair. There we are. So that's mum coming through. Thank you. Yeah, lots of curls, lovely curls showing me there. Right. I'll move forwards now. Who have we got coming through now? I had the name Patricia. Okay, Pat, Patricia coming through there. And I also have being shown a robin, and I know that spirit's been near, but also someone that likes to walk outside a lot, goes outside, and maybe there may be woods or forests nearby, and they like to be out in nature. And they I've got a grandfather. I feel like a grandfather or a gentleman, a tall gentleman here, an elderly gentleman. He did have. He looks a bit like how Prince Philip would have looked when he was on the earth, plain bless him. And but he's in a cap, and he's got the wax coat, and he's walking along. And I don't know if he would have liked to be out in nature, in the woods as well, or the forests. If that means anything to anyone, that with the looks, and tall and thin, this gentleman, okay, and he's given me that kind of impression with his look. He looks a bit like how Prince Philip looked when he was elderly, right? And the name Pat or Patricia, unless it's Pat, a man's name, if that means anything to anyone. And I've got Robin, so I feel like someone has been. It could be the name Robin as well, not just the bird here as well, the way they've said it. I'm asking how they passed, what's going on. I've got someone had to have a hearing aid. Someone had a hearing aid. I feel that it was a gentleman, so it could be a grandfather or fatherly link. Okay, coming in here. He couldn't walk for long, bless him. I feel that his legs started to go before he passed away. He's shown himself when he was a little bit fitter that he liked to be outside in nature, but he wasn't. Something happened with the leg, and he wasn't able to keep walking. And in the end, I feel that it was Patsy was my dad's name. Teresa. Wow. And Teresa, is this description anything like Dad? Relatively tall and thin. Bless him. Although, like, yeah. No, his name Patricia. My grandfather used to wear a hat, but he was short. Okay. Yeah. So I'll see if there's anyone else can take that. Teresa. Yeah. Yes, yeah, I thought I was with you, Teresa. He had hearing aid. My dad, Patsy, loved walking in woods. That's it. That's him coming through. So how lovely that he's come through like this. Bless him. And I do feel that, later on in life he would have had to be in a favourite chair or something, and he's showing me like a knitted blanket over him. Does this mean anything to you? Can you take this knitted blanket or quilt? It looks like it's pieced together, like a knitted one, but it may be like a patched quilt. But it's over his legs, and he's saying he needed a bit of care, something with the legs. The legs gave way. Bless him. And he wore a peak cap. That's it. Yeah, no, he's coming through with a lot of love for you. And I feel that there was also someone had pneumonia. He's not. Don't know if this is him that had a secondary problem and had pneumonia, but I've got someone had pneumonia as well. He's talking to me about this. He's also talking to me about the robin, but I feel like I've got a robin reliant car. Does that mean anything to you, Teresa? I've got this robin, but not just the birds on the that is a robin car. I feel going back, and I feel that Dad would have liked classic cars as well. Yes, always had quilt over him. That's the quilt. Okay. As well. So he wants to bring in these memory links and bits of evidence to show that he's with you. Crucible, a crucible. I feel like he's showing me, is it a crucible? Like with the cross and the ball? Does this mean anything to you? And I feel being in churches and praying and religion and services somewhere in the family would have been important. And I feel there's a graveyard as well, so he may have been buried here. Okay, so I've got to see this. You see, and yes, Robin's in the garden and love the old style cars. That's it. So and yeah, lots of the old cars because you're showing me these vintage cars. Right now, he's talking to me about someone has an ear ache. If I get my words out, sorry. So he just brought that an actual pain through my ear, and that's how they communicate with me as well. Spirit bless them. I'm asking them to come through and give you a message as well, evidential message at the moment. So someone's been always very religious. Yes. That's why it is. So he's saying there, feel the ball and the as he's talking, feel the trust in the process of spirit, keep the faith, in other words. And he's saying to bring some healing in. Somebody's this pain in the ear, if no one's got an infection in the ear, it would be somebody's turning a deaf ear around a situation. They don't want to deal with it, they don't want to face it, and they're trying to ignore it and bury their head in the sand, but it's not going to go away. Okay, I had it last night, pain in the ears. Okay, so you can take that. But I feel this situation as well, if this means anything to you, unless I've moved forwards, and it's a case of they need to just tackle it head on and know that it won't have been so much of a worry once they trust that it's going to work out. And healing energy coming in to help you and those around you, and keep sending up your thoughts and prayers and know that they're heard, and there's lots of love to you. All right, so take care, and I'm glad that you got a lot of information there. Right, so let me see now who's coming in now. Right now, I'm getting very sick feeling here with somebody, bless them, a lady, and she passed a spirit, and she had a cancerous condition and made her obviously very ill, took her over, but she was very physically sick as well. I feel she had chemo and her hair was falling out in clumps, she's saying, and sort of a light brown hair and a mousy brown. And it was about shoulder length, but then it started coming out with the treatment. So lots of sickness, and she had to have lots of care. So I'm asking for a bit more evidence and information from her, if anyone can take any of that so far. I've got the name, sounds like Lynn or Linny, or that kind of sounding name. Linny, Winnie, Linny. Okay, so maybe on the earth plane or someone around. She's showing me in a nightie. She's saying thank you for looking after her, taking care of her, and she caught it too late. Could be your mum, Cornelia. Okay, my love. So they tried to help her when it was a bit too late. Okay, but she's saying that she's free from her pain, and she's, she's around in spirit, and that she does try to show you that she's around you. She's showing me a mirror. Cornelia, Linny, Annie, yeah, Annie, Linny, Annie, sounds similar. So yeah, if you can take it, right. She's showing me a mirror, and I feel like reflections. Okay, and yes, yeah, let's do. Bless her. And reflections in the mirror at times, and I feel that's she's trying to say, she's trying to come through and show you that she's around, and you may catch a little glimpse of something in the back of a mirror or something like that. But she's saying life's a mirrored reflection of what you put in is what you get out. And I've got like these roses, but they're not. Okay, yeah, okay. I've got like a basket, a woven basket, and it's got false artificial flowers or like heads of roses and different things. Does that mean anything to you at all, anywhere? I don't know why she's showing me that, but I have to give what I see, and I've got to give you that, Cornelia. Okay, and I feel that she's saying that you're very good with flowers or flower arranging. So I don't know if that was with she's saying about you or if she was, but for some reason she's showing me this with these flowers. I'm also getting somebody on the earth plane would have had either pleurisy or pneumonia as well. You know the woven baskets. Oh, okay. And I've got this pain coming through the back of my chest here, in the lungs and the back of the chest. So maybe this was, if it wasn't the pleurisy and pneumonia, it may have been the cancer. She's not telling me. She's just giving me the pain and the feeling, and it's down from sort of like subtle energy. Bless her. Right. Hmm. You love flowers. You had pneumonia, so that's probably why she's saying about, because with the lungs. So she was concerned and watching over. That she's saying there's a lot of on your mind, and she needs you to try to relax and not worry about things so much, and to get yourself going, if that makes sense. She's saying it's time to begin again, doing things slowly, healing now, coming in, and keep going step by step. I've got a big pain here in the back of the head here. Wow, it's spreading down. So, does that mean anything to you? I feel like somebody may have even oh gosh, had an accident and cracked their head open. Bless them. Um, don't like to think that, but these things happen, and you can understand where that's coming in. Okay, my love. I've got to give you that. Oh, she's bringing in lots of. Someone went through an awful lot. Well, there's lots of healing needed. She's bringing in all sorts of pains here, and I've got at the top of the thigh pains going up the leg. So I don't know what that would have been. There would have been problems at the top of the thigh with somebody as well, and going up. So you don't understand that. So it may have gone on to someone else. But she's saying to go forwards, go slowly, and bringing in lots of love. I think that may be the next person there. A gentleman's trying to come through with that. So I will go forwards, because I do tend to yabber on a bit if not. And you still need the healing, exactly. The healing every day, and do things slowly, little by little, going forwards. Love yourself, and allow the light to come in and shine on you, and know that you and mum are always connected, and that she'll always be around you. Lots of love to you, Cornelia. Right, okay, so I've got this gentleman coming in here, and he's bringing me a few pains. Bless him. I don't know if it was an accident or something happened quite bad that affected the top of his leg, and like it's like as if he smashed all down the back of his head open here. So it doesn't sound very nice. And I've got maybe your husband, Cornelia. So you can take what that means. Talking about this gentleman. Is your husband in spirit or on the earth plane? Because they're just showing me this, but sometimes they say about things going on around. But I've got to give you the this. Ah, there's a few there. Right, so what I'll do is leave that message with you to say to begin again slowly, healing and loving yourself, and see if I can get some more on the gentleman that with the cracked his head open, bless him, and or someone with these problems down the front of the top of their leg going down. I don't know if the leg was amputated or something's happened there. Pretty bad on the right hand side with someone. Oh, your husband had a fall, broke his hip in spirit, so it's your husband, Cornelia. Okay, yeah, because he wants to come in to say hello, bless him, and he's saying somebody's suffering from a bit of anxiety, and he just made me take my breath, if you like, and sort of panic attacks. So I don't know if you know who that is, but I want healing around the whole situation, and relaxation and meditation, deep breathing if possible, to try and relax them. Right? Okay, so I've got to give that as well. And to know that you're not alone. And I don't know if you can take Ian. I had the name of Ian come in as well. Right. Now I'll try to move forwards. So you with the anxiety. Right. Sorry to hear that, my love. So yeah, there's lots of healing needs to be done, but to know that you're not alone. Sorry, guys, but I can't control the spirit. They, as long as they come through, it's validation for you guys as well to know that you're never alone. Your loved ones live on. Right now, where are we now? Right, I've got a little chap coming in here, and he's a cheeky chap. His name's Charlie. He's given me the name Charlie. Okay, and he's and as he comes forwards here, he's quite a lot of energy in him now. He's saying he did live his life to the full. He did do things his way, if you like, and I feel that okay, he's showing me brown hair, quite thick, had a bit of a flick, and it wore it relatively long, really, not long, but it wasn't too short. It was quite a thick head of hair, and at times he would have worn a moustache as well. Blue eyes. I feel blue eyes with this man. Quite an attractive looking man there, just come in, just put his head in quickly. He would always be a wheeler dealer of a man, and that's okay. And he's saying he'll be more of a labourer, but also got his hands into everything, if you like. He never stood still. So I'm asking how he passed and who he's for here. This guy. His name may not be Charlie. He may be saying, I was a right Charlie on the earth plane, proper lad, a proper man's man, if you like, sort of, yeah, your grandfather, your dad. Yes, absolutely. Okay. And he definitely is was full of life and beings, but he's showing me here, it's like he's sitting in a cafe, and he said he liked to go to the cafe a lot, if that makes sense. And he's sitting there with his head sort of in his hands like that, and okay, and he's saying someone's got their head in their hands at the moment. It's like they're not really they're thinking too much, they're doubting, they're worrying, they're reflecting as well. Fiance was a bit. Christine, it sounds like you. Yes, a mouse man. It could be, so that's the name and everything. Ah, Christine. We'll go with Christine, and if anyone it resonates with anyone else, then please take it as well. But he's coming in here, this lovely guy, and saying that it's just time to, you know, think what you want to do in the solitude, in the quietness. Decide what you want in your life and write a list of what you're doing towards getting that goal. Does that make sense? Because he's saying you need to be proactive and put yourself out there to do what you want. There's no point just thinking on it, wishing on it, because it's not going to happen. So you need to actually write goals and work towards achieving them. But I feel that there's something to do with somebody who was good with maths. I feel like a younger person. I feel like a young male on the earth plane who either went to uni or is going to college or something like this to do with maths. Does this mean anything to you? It's really good with that, but they need confidence to follow through and do what that their passion is, if that makes sense. And we're talking about maths and computers here as well, and maybe programming or working with computers. Yeah. Yeah. And someone's I feel like someone's not very happy. They're up to their they're up to their eyes in sorting out accountancy or something like this, money and bills or something like this, and invoices and stuff. So like an accountancy. Does this mean anything to you or someone around you, Christine? I've got this coming in as well, and it's time to just throw it over to someone else. Your cousin's grandson teaches maths. Yep. Okay. So he's watching. They're watching over him, and this would be to do with obviously your uncle, and very much so. So cousin's grandson teaches maths. That's it. So they're saying how proud they were of him doing that, and I had all the maths and everything going on there. Right. Oh, very strange. I've got to give this. I don't know if you can take this before I move forwards. Showing me a swan boat. You know that you get. I don't know if you on the lakes and stuff, and swan boats, if you know what I mean. But also the symbol of a swan is like everything looks serene on the outside, but everything's going, 10 to the dozen. My daughter works in payroll. She's under so much stress at work. That's why he's trying to show me all that as well. Okay, so I'm sorry to hear that, bless her. Yeah, because I could see all that working out as well. So he's watching over them all. And he's showing me this swan, and he's trying to say, the feet are going really fast underneath, but the swan just glides effortlessly along, trying to show there's not a problem. Problem halved is a problem shared, and to talk and to discuss things, to give out any jobs or really delegate tasks out if that helps. Okay, and to know that things will get better by not being afraid to speak up and say, drop a bit of the workload if it's a bit too much. There's something going on there. So I don't know. It's a funny thing showing me a swan boat, but there. You can take the swan boat and dream of swans often. So there's a big connection with swans. So that's why I wanted to give me that as there's a big bit of evidence for you there. And I've got to say, before I leave you, French connection. Does French connection mean anything to you? Literally going to France or someone living in France or memories or something like this. I've got to give you a French connection as a link, unless I've gone forwards. Sounds just like okay. And just a lot of love to you. Take care. You need a bit of quiet and solitude in your life. Make time for yourself, and don't let others take up your precious time if unnecessarily. It's a bit more balance is needed in your life at the moment, Christine, and know that things will be good and around you. I've got contentment. I've also got butterflies coming in, and I feel that somebody may have had a tattoo of a butterfly if that means anything to you, or butterflies. You can't take the French connection. Oh, well, so from there I may have gone elsewhere then. Right, okay. So can you take anything else? Because if not, then all that other part of the message may be for someone else. Because I've gone a bit long on that one. Right. Can you take the butterflies? Anyone with a butterfly tattoo? And no. So yeah, so I've moved forward. You do love your quiet time, yeah, which is good. Healing time. Oh, okay, why are you doing that for? Making me do that. Right. So thanks for working with me. I think I've gone forwards, okay? And I feel that, so I've got somebody coming in talking about a French connection and either been to France recently or got family over there. Yeah, and you can take the butterfly, okay? You can take the French connection. Aria Sue. Nice to link in with you. I was going to say connect with you then. Okay. And you can take the butterfly. Yes, okay. So I feel like that's so that's a double link coming in there. Right, okay. So they work in wonderful ways, Spirit. I've also got yeah. So it's Aria that I'm with at the moment. And I've got Brittany coming in as well, which is France, if that means anything. I've got to give Brittany for some reason, and I don't feel just the name of the place. I feel there could be a name for someone else or something else as well. Right, if that makes sense. Oh, okay. I feel somebody would have. Um, oh, this isn't very good, but I've got to give it. Can you take a situation where you know of someone that would have tried to commit suicide, Aria, or did commit suicide? Um, yeah, that's just been shown to me, and I don't want to go too deep into that, but I feel that they just want to come through to say that they're okay and that they're sorry that they were in a dark place at the time, and they weren't able to come back from that. But they're okay in spirit now that they're watching over, and they're watching over everyone, and they're proud of you as you go forwards. Um, they're taking me to my wrist to make it a bit clearer, if that makes any sense. Just say no if you can't take that. You don't have to go into anything over it either. But they're saying healing needs to come in, and it's time to begin again. Okay, so if that means anything to you, or else I'll leave that bit there. But yeah, it wasn't very nice. I could just see it on the wrist, and I really see what had happened there. That may be someone that you know of, rather than someone close, but they're around, they want to come in and say hello, that they're okay, and they're sorry for the ripple effect that it caused for people. All right, right. Now you can't take that. Oh gosh. Son's girlfriend, right. So what I was, that's the thing. Yeah, synchronicity, Wallace Brown, all synchronicity. So I feel they just want to say they're proud of you, Aria, because that's what I got before the poor person that took themselves over came in. So we'll leave that there, that they're watching over you, they're proud of you, and they just wanted to come in to say that they're around and watching you, because I feel that you need validation at the moment, and that's all that was for. Right, so with the other one where you guys, I'm so sorry about to your losses, okay, in such a way. And if that's the same sort of thing, if you can take with the wrist, I feel someone with the wrist. Okay, and now I'm going to ask if anything does Paul mean anything to anybody, and could be Paul, Paula, Paul. I've got that name, but otherwise don't worry too much about it. I feel like yeah, I do feel like I'm with the male energy here coming in. This is about that he wants to say sorry. Okay, that he was in a dark place and nobody could really get through to him and he didn't open up to his feelings. Yes, Paul, Charlene. Okay, so with you. Thank you, Aria. Um, now as oh, okay, they've took me to flats. Okay, to these flats, and I feel like I'm in a children's play area, outside the flats, and they've got one of them little rocking horse things going on there. Not rocking, with the two when you go on either side, and it goes for the children, obviously. If that makes any sense. All right, and if I've got to give that in. Oh, so there's a few of you with the pool, and also with the someone with suicide, and they're taking me to flats and a children's play area as well as a memory link, and I'm going back into the 70s as well here. And he was in a dark place. Yes, I'm not really, and he died in a flat. Ah, yes, can take the flat. So, oh, yeah, three of you there. Right, okay. So I don't know why he's taking me to this playground. Now I don't know if he left that there was someone's child that was left behind that he didn't see the child, and there was upset over not seeing the child because he keeps drawing me to the playground for some reason. Something happened, and he's drawing me to the playground. Right. Kings, kings, kings. Yes, your daughter. Oh, bless. Yes. Yeah, he was split from his partner. Ah, yeah. I feel like the don't worry about the 70s. I feel like the place was built in the 70s. It looks like a 70s um, area, a block of flats. Maybe it was built or put up in the 70s. He's not. This is a young man. It's not an elderly man. All right. Just because it's an omnipresent. I've got this. Where a lot of people can take this. So I need to just. We've got the name, haven't we? So we've got Paul connected. We've got flats, we've got the play area, we've got taking himself over to spirit, and it was a separation from a partner. So yeah, so lots of love coming in now and saying sorry, but he at the time he was in too dark a place to be able to do anything. But he's healed in spirit, and he wants to look over his little ones on the earth plane. I feel there may be a little girl as well left behind. I don't know if there's more than one, but I'm seeing a little girl now on the earth plane. So if that makes any sense, okay. And I've also got the name of Mandy as well. Around as well. So I've got to give that. But just coming in with love and saying that he's sorry for the pain it's caused the family, and that he's healed in spirit now, okay? And a daughter, yes. Yeah, they'll all be over there. Right, I will move forwards because I don't know if he's given me anything else. Ah, yes, the last thing he's given me is, unless this is the new person coming in, I've now been given, someone's given me a stroke. He's talking about someone having a stroke on the earth plane. So has someone in the family recently had a stroke? Or Trish Mandy's your sister. Okay. Oh, and Charlene could take. So it sounds definitely between Trish and Charlene. And you can take the stroke as well, Charlene. Okay. Right, so whoever that message resonated with, know that they're there for you and to give love and strength to you. Okay, bless you. Right, we'll move forwards now. I just had Karen, a name Karen come forwards. Okay, and I'm being drawn to the inside of my mouth for some reason, and I'm being drawn to the tissues of the gums, the cheeks, and I feel that there was like a tumor or something in the mouth, and I can see it now, and I'm asking them to take that away. Right. So does that mean anything? Okay, Karen, Terry, your best friend. Okay. Hello, Terry. Nice to connect with you. I don't know why she's showing me this. Is Karen still here on the earth plane, or are they talking about her? I'm being shown by someone that would have had this mouth problems, and I don't know if they're just ulcers, but it looks like some kind of a big growth inside the gum, inside the mouth and the cheek, on the inside of the cheek. Does that mean anything to you, Terry? Okay, I've got to go there. And also, I'm being told that somebody would have lost a breast, had to have their breast removed when they were younger as well. So could be a few spirits coming in here, unless you can understand this. I've also got, yes, she is here. Her husband passed, bless him. Sorry to hear that about her. So maybe this is her husband coming through talking about this, about things, and he's also. I'm also being shown by someone, a lady that would have had to have her breast removed, and I feel like I've got a grandmother or an old elderly lady now. As I see this lady, very thin and white hair, very short, sort of more of a silvery white, very gaunt, bless her. And I feel that she may have had this removed years ago or something like this, but she's showing me later on in life. Okay, if that means anything to you as well. So I've got like someone's grandmother coming in there as well to say hello. Maybe for you, Terry. If you can take your grandmother, and it may have been her husband coming through there as well. Right. Let's see. I'll wait to see if you can take any of that info. If not, I might be with someone else. Oh, okay. Does Whitstable mean anything to you? And Kent and boats and by the seaside as well? Is it Whitstable? And your grandma passed. Okay, yeah. Did she pass with? Did she have a breast removed when she was younger, or have? I feel she's showing me like. I feel like a part of all of this one side was removed, but I also feel there may have had an autopsy. Bless her, because it's yeah. Oh dear, right. She's healthy now. She's healthy now, and it's like she's walking through the gardens. No, you can't take that breast cancer. Right, okay, I've definitely got this going on with somebody, so I'll have to ask them to hold that back. I've got showing me operation and scar and being sewn up. Less so. You can take the grand. So that's your grand Mel. Okay. So that's your grand coming in there. She may have been speaking before then. That's the thing. We've got the lady coming through as well there about her husband. So just see what's going on now. So that's grand coming through. It's quite a strong link. It depends on the link. Sorry, guys, if I've sort of switched from one to the other. Ah, now I may be being shown when she was younger. Obviously, I'm being shown when she was on the airplane. I'm getting stamps being put on letters, and I feel like abroad, going abroad. I don't know if they're Australia, America, or New Zealand. They're definitely in that sort of area, if that makes sense. That's that side of the world. I've got these airmail stamps and being put on these envelopes. Does that mean anything? Memory link with Nan or with anyone around you? Mel? Yeah. Yes. They immigrated from Scotland to Australia. So that's it. So that's the Australian thing. It's just that she shoo it so fast as the stamp. I couldn't quite get the colours of the, I don't know why she didn't just say Australia. I knew I was over there somewhere. Okay, so I've got heart problems now, bringing in heart problems and as well. So I don't know if this is on the earth plane. There's somebody. Oh, I've got a gentleman coming through here in a white shirt, a big, happy, larger than life gent, dark hair, pushed back, relatively thick off his face. I feel that he would have preferred to wear sort of linen type trousers and his shirts, okay, for work. And he passed with heart failure. Does that mean anything to you, Mel? Unless I've gone for, so it's getting more of the evidence rather than the message. I'm asking to say what the message is, and the message is it's time for you to take flight in your own in your own light now, and in your own energy, and trust in yourself, have faith, and begin to soar and go forwards. And yeah, showing me this gentleman. So I don't know if the man is kind of depending on age. Yeah, I feel that he was more in his 40s. I don't know if he was his 40s, early 50s, something like that. If that makes any sense around you, but it's 40s. Oh, bless you, Mel. Right, so he's coming in to give you a lot of love, all right, and let you know that he's there, okay, as he comes forwards here, and that he's quite a cheeky chap as well, character, larger than life character, and but I do feel that he passed with a heart condition there. He gave me that just now, but he's saying that you'll never walk alone, and he's saying a bit like the song there, and that means something to you. But he's saying now you've got to go forwards and be strong and confident, and know that you can achieve what you put your mind to. All right, and right. Does Daniel mean anything to you? If not, it could be for me. But I've got to give Daniel. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's why I'm getting all this coronary as well. Probably some info coming in. They're both trying to bring in this situation. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, I feel something obviously with the heart, but I feel that there was something else that may have burst inside the body. Something may have burst, like an aneurysm or some type of thing, as well. But he's saying he's okay, and that he's with you. All right, my love. If you can't take the name Daniel, which you can't, I've got to also give you diabetes problems as well. Lots of issues to do with blood circulation or diabetic blood glucose or sugar problems. Does that make sense, Mel? And wouldn't surprise you. Okay. So I've got that as lots of things underlying, but he was happy. He's saying he wants you to go forwards and be happy. But he wished that he'd have slowed down and took notice of what was going on with him and around him. He said, but you don't always see things from a higher perspective. But he wants you to look at that and look at your life and know now is the time for you to do what you want to do. You've been waiting to whether to take action and go forwards, and he's saying yes. Have diabetes, okay. He and Gran has diabetes. Okay, that's why. Yeah, so they both come through together, which is wonderful. That they're there, bless you, watching over you, and know that love never dies, and he walks with you, bless. And it sounds like a Lee or a Liam. I may have moved forwards. Thank you for working with me. Right. Can anyone take a Lee or a Liam? Now, I'll see where we're going with this. Oh, okay. I have a lady coming through here, and she's telling me about someone who had quite long hair, but they had it all cut off. It's very short, and I feel a lot of it was in aid of a charity or helping support people that needed to have wigs made. Does this make sense around anyone? And Lee was your cousin, okay? My brother's middle name Lee, Deanna. Either brother Lee, Michelle. Okay, Michelle. Could anyone take someone on the earth plane, or that went to spirit as well, with long hair, that they would have donated their hair and had it cut short and donated it to for wigs? Yes, long hair. My aunt did. Okay. Right. So could be with you then, Charlene, and a lot of you can take Lee. So I'll keep stretching out a bit more and see if there's any more there. But on that, right. Okay. Yeah, I feel I've got pain coming through here. All right. Okay. Tiny Row. Okay, good with that. Right, so I've got something, not for charity, but used to say is going to use her hair to make a wig for himself. Yes, could be that. We'll see if you can take a bit more first of all. I've also got someone coming in giving me problems. There was definitely had a stroke. Okay, and that's my sign for that when they go through the temple here, and the face would have gone down. They would have had a stroke. This person, bless them, and Conway, less pain in the head. Oh gosh, right, and he had a stroke. Tani, yeah, I'll stay with you, Tani. So your was it the PA had the stroke? You said about the hair being the wig, right? So probably you. But if you could take it, Charlene, as well, it could be omnipresent. Okay. And just, is it Conway or Conway? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I don't know if it's the place in Ireland or if it's yeah, like the American singer. Is it Conway Twitty? I don't know, or maybe he was an English singer. If that means anything, or right, grandfather. Ah, your grandfather. Okay, you can take that. Right. So I feel I am with you, Tani, and a lot of love coming through for you at the moment. And I feel that somebody had, something to do with a muscle wasting condition. Does that mean anything to you? Oh, I love Conway Twitty and was listening to him yesterday. Oh, well, there's definitely for you, and that's just to show he's around you. Okay, my love, That's amazing because I can't, I don't know where that, well, it come from spirit. I wouldn't have a clue otherwise. Um, and yeah, definitely for you. And I've got someone that needed to try and build their muscles up, but when they're showing me their arms up as if they're trying to do this, it's muscle wasting. You can take muscle wasting, goodness me. Okay, so I've got to give that. And to say the message is that things have been a bit dire recently and a bit dark, but to remember that the rainbow comes and the sunshine mixed with the after the rain, and we need the rain to cleanse and clear. So even though we go through dark times, the sun will come up, and we look for the rainbow, you know, after the rain, and think of it as a cleansing and clearing time. And this is what you need to do with yourself, your mind and your spirit and your body, is cleanse and clear and relax down and look after yourself, and know that there are better things coming, there are better days ahead. Have faith and believe and trust, and know that your loved ones are always around you, that you do sense, see, and hear, feel spirit, and that they're very proud of you and guide you and walk with you. Oh, and you've tried to build yours up due to injury. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tani. Yes, keep building yourself up. Take the protein and the exercises, what they're showing me, and talking to me about different things going on. And it's good that they bring in the evidence and to prove that life never dies, you know, and life carries on. Love never dies, should I say? um, does a boat mean anything to you? Like a, looks like a long boat type of thing. This wooden, I don't know if it's like a long canoe thing or um, yeah, I've got it could, it's probably symbolic meaning, as in time to start, you know, rowing forwards, going forward slowly and stuff like this. But I do feel someone may have done this, been in a rowed boat, and this lovely long boat here, and a memory link. Ah, you have canoes in a tribe. Oh, wonderful. So it is a canoe. And your stepdad has a boat as well. Oh my goodness, that's amazing, isn't it? And fabulous. So that's just to prove that they're around you. They're always around you. And with that, where you've just said that, I've got something. I want healing for someone with problems in the back of the lungs. Okay, I feel like lower down in the lungs, or near in the middle, near the spine, in the middle of the spine. Healing to go on there. And I feel someone may have had cups. You're Indigenous Australian. Oh, lovely to, yeah, connect with you, Tani. And I've got the this cupping going on down the spine, or healing and helping someone with to align their spine. Does that make sense? Got to give you that. You're having tablets because your back's been so bad. Okay, well maybe they're trying, they've got this. I don't know if you know what cupping is, but I obviously always go to what the doctor says first. That's complimentary. We're not meant to give advice on stuff. But they're showing me this for some reason, so it may be something that they would have done. Oh, you can take cupping. Stepdad does massaging and all that stuff. That's it. That's why they're showing me something. And he usually does the cupping for us. Brilliant, brilliant. So that is lots of proof today. So fantastic from Spirit that they're around, and that's good for you. Right. No, it's gone. I don't think it was anything much to say there. Just that you're on the right path. Oh yes, that was it. I've got to give you. I don't usually do the spirit animals unless they show me them, but they did show me a wolf. So I've got to bring you in a wolf, okay? And I feel that this would be linked around you or as well. All right. Yes. um, Gosh, I'm running out of power here. So, but I just want to thank you for connecting with me, and I hope you can take the wolf if that means anything for you. All right, and to say that to give you strength and upliftment as well. But lots of love to you, Tani, and to everyone that come on, and thank you for coming on and working with me today. And I will see you again on Monday, hopefully at time am I on Monday? Is it 10 o'clock? My brain has gone. It just opens up, and you can take the wolf. Good, brilliant. Okay, so thank you, everyone. Sorry for those that didn't get a reading, and there'll be lots of people on here this afternoon. Okay, so yes, I am at 10 a.m. on Monday. she's so good. There's an email brains. Is it 10? No, I'm getting confused. Right, take care. See you then. Lots of love and happy Halloween weekend, Samhain. Thank you. Bye. Bye.